Right, so how's it going, guys? Today I'm just going to be doing some recoil control for controller players, because I know a lot of people are struggling at the moment since, like, this recent Twitch nerf, and their gun is completely terrible. Like, look at the recoil, it is insane. It literally goes from the bottom of that fence all the way up to there in the sky. It's terrible. Proper hammering down on this gun now. And now we've got cars driving past. Anyway, what I was thinking of doing is giving you some general tips, and then we'll use this fence as like a practice board for our recoil pattern and showing how to control it and other tips like that. Anyway, general tips wise, I'd probably say what everybody says, play a terrorist stunt, practice your aim, your one taps, your flicks, stuff like that, the usual stuff. And then obviously after doing a recoil like pattern thing on here, practicing your recoil, go in and practice it on house, play on normal, classic terrorist stunt house. Like everybody says, simple stuff. Anyway, when it comes to her recoil, I'll do one right next to this one from about the same angle. And if I come over here, as you can see, it goes up about 4. It seems like maybe 3 sometimes. I'd probably still class that as 4. Yeah, 4. And then it goes to the right, and then up 4. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right again, and 1, 2, 3. And then I can't see the rest of the bullets on there, but it's the exact same for this one, just to show like a comparison. 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the right, and then it just goes all the way over there. Anyway, so if a gun is going up and to the right, then you just want to do the opposite and go down and to the left. They mean to lean then. So then it kind of compensates for that up and right recoil by countering it with a down and left. So if a gun goes up and to the left, obviously that in the recoil, I did that myself, you would pull down and to the right, for example. Right, so what we're going to do now is just some quick examples. So obviously we'll go over here. So we have the normal recoil up and to the right, and then we'll do a straight looking, like no leaning. Obviously if you can do a kill 99% of the time you're going to be leaning, but for this example I'll do it straight, and then I'll do a left peek and then a right peek over here. So for the straight one, that went completely terrible, completely ignore that. Right, so there's a straight one, ignore that one above because that was awful. And then a left peek, control. I barely played Switch, by the way, so that's probably why I'm completely terrible. But do you know what? That's better. It's better that I'm terrible, because then you can see my improvement as well in the video. Anyway, so obviously that was awful, but we'll try moving around as well, like strafing a little bit whilst you're shooting. It might make it a bit more difficult, like it does there. Right, I'm back. Just got some ammo from the refill box. Right, so obviously they're my left peaks. We'll try some right ones. So obviously after improving, that's kind of what you want to try and get your recoil to, because if you're getting recoil like that, you are not missing any shots. As long as you keep that on the person, you're not missing anything, which is why I recommend, from the general tips I did before, going into terrorist stunt. Because if you go into terrorist stunt and practice your recoil on them, then obviously you're not just going to be shooting a standing still target, are you? Most of the time, especially online. So if you're going into terrorist stunt and you're practicing on them, preferably when they're moving, but it is terrorist stunt, of course. Most of the time they don't do that. But if you try and, like say, when they are moving and you shoot them and you get recoil like this, really good, and you still manage to track them and keep on them, like, you know what I mean, like moving and stuff. And if you're, I don't know, crouching and trying to do it, I mean, I can't do that because I crouch in circles. It's kind of hard to hold my right stick. But obviously, if you can do that, then that's definitely preferable to do. But yeah, that's basically what you would do to control your recoil. Jump in. Say you're playing, I don't know, let's say Ash or Buck. Come in. Go to this fence. Don't control the recoil at all. Have a look at the pattern. If it's going off to the right, then you pull down and to the left. If it's going off to the left, up and left, then pull down and to the right, and then just keep practicing as you go along and see how good recoil gets. Obviously, can pull like to the middle, do it straight really close, or from the back like over here where it'd be a lot harder. Anyway, that's pretty much the video done. It's fairly simple, to be honest. So just come in, practice and practice and practice. Takes time obviously, but it's all about patience and practice. So as soon as you get your recoil pattern down, you'll be absolutely slaying out and destroying people on Siege when you go jump on ranks, honestly. But that's basically it. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Obviously don't forget to like, subscribe, comment anything you want to know and I'll reply to you. But yeah, that's it. See you in the next one, guys.